this evening? Great. We're so glad that you're here to see this very unique show. My name is Joe Powell, and I have the great honor to be the artistic director for the Morristown Theater Guild. And on behalf of our board, all of our volunteers, our many donors, our cast, and our crew, we are wanting so much to entertain you today. You're going to be surprised, I think, at what you see. These young people have been working very hard for the past several months to put this show together, and I think they've done a fantastic job. The director for this show is Tyler McDaniel, and he'll come out here in a moment also and speak to you. For the past 2 days, we've been doing this show for elementary and primary students here in Hamilton County. In fact, nearly 2,000 students have seen this show over the last 2 days. So we're very proud of that and the work that they've done. This is the 10th anniversary of our Books Alive program. It's one that we started because we wanted a way to reach out to young people to encourage them not only to read, but also to give them their very first experience in seeing a play. What is that like? So we often include elements of audience participation. We also leave lights up so that they can see us changing sets and moving things around so that they understand what the play production is like. In fact, the first year that we did our Books Alive program, there was a young man in the cast. His name was Tyler McDaniel, and here he is now serving as director for this show. So we're very glad to have him with us. Tyler is, of course, also on our board. If you look through the program here, you'll notice lots of information about other shows coming up this year. And I'm just going to hold this in a very strange way. If you do business with anyone that you see here, please tell them thank you for supporting the Theater Guild. We'd appreciate it, and so would they, to get the feedback. There's other information about all the different things that we do. We've got a couple of really big shows coming up. We're going to be doing High School Musical in July. And then we've got another show called Something Wicked This Way Comes, which will be opening up in September. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of a writer named Ray Bradbury. He was a very famous writer for Twilight Zone and many other shows. He wrote a book called Something Wicked This Way Comes, which is about a very dark and unpleasant carnival that comes and takes over a town, a pandemonium shadow show. And that show comes up in September, and it's probably going to be one of the most special effects-filled shows that you've ever seen or that anyone's ever attempted here in East Tennessee. It's going to be a real jaw-dropper. So we want to let you know about that coming up too. We have events throughout the year. We encourage you to follow us on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, the police may come to your house and force you to be on Facebook. So just be warned. Also, a couple of bits of business to just take care of. If you have a smartphone or a drone, if you wouldn't mind putting it on vibrate or silent for the next little bit, we'd appreciate that. There are restrooms down the hall just to the left for both men and women. In the unlikely event of an emergency, the doorways through which you entered and here to the sides are the emergency exits, or as we call it, just follow the screaming cast, and you'll be very safe. Also, at the box office door on the way out, there are some flyers that also have information about all of our season, and we encourage you to take one of those with you too. Are there any parents here tonight of cast members? These folks deserve some applause too. Rehearsal schedules are a horrible thing, and they're very time-consuming. And we appreciate all the sacrifices that you have made. But I think you'll find that your children have done a wonderful job. We are so delighted to work with them, and look forward to more experiences with them to come. One of the nice things about the Books Alive program is it's strictly for middle and high school students to be the performers. And we perform, as I said, for other students here in Hamilton County at no charge, by the way, because we want them to enjoy the theater experience too. This is our 83rd year here in Morristown. 83 years. I've been working with the Guild for about 30 years. I was 2 years old when I started. And that's the only joke I have. Right now, though, if you would, please give a nice round of applause to our director for Books Alive this year, Mr. Tyler McGann.
One thing that we like to do with Books Alive is have some original artists help us with our designs for our shirts and programs and stuff. And this year we chose a very bright young man from Meadowview, and his name is Louis Starnes. And he is actually in the audience tonight, and the cast has graciously autographed a framed copy of what he designed for us. And that's pretty much the reason that I think that Books Alive is the best thing the Theater Guild does, is because it latches onto an age limit that sometimes is forgotten in the world today, and it expresses their talent and shows what they have hidden inside of them. I'm very, very blessed to work with this amazing cast, again with Books Alive, and I hope that you will sit back, relax, and enjoy Tales of Fourth Grade Nothing.
No, that's not it. Wait, I've got it. I've got it. No, that's not it either.
You see, Mrs. Hafer, our fourth grade teacher, gave us an end-of-the-year essay assignment. It was over the most important thing that happened to us. I mean, so much has happened to me, what with dribble and fudge and... First things first. My name is Peter Warren Thatcher, and before I can even begin the story, you better meet my family. This is my mom. Sometimes we get along and sometimes we don't. Most of the time, I think she's okay. She's studying for her class in art history. When she gets her degree, she wants to become an artisan or maybe even something else. I wants to work in an art gallery or a museum. This is my dad. He watches a lot of television. Not because he likes it. He says most of the shows will fry your brain, like the Kardashians. No, he watches them for the commercials. Commercials are his business. He's an advertising executive. And this is my brother, Barley Drexel Hatcher. He's always in my way. And everyone calls him Fudge. I feel sorry for him if he's gonna grow up with a name like that. But I don't say anything. It's none of my business. And when he doesn't get his way, he throws himself flat on the floor. And he screams. And he kicks. And he bangs his fists. The only time I really like him is when he's asleep. He wasn't even 3 on the day I brought dribble home. And that's when it all began. Margaret's birthday party.
What's that?
Well, look.
Honey, I'm really busy. Gotta be home with Jordan in less than an hour. Peter, do something with Fudgy, please. That record's giving me such a headache.
me.
No. Do what Peter says, Fudgy.
What is that?
Isn't he great? I guessed how many jelly beans were in a jar, and I won the turtle.
Do you have a name? Or can I see that?
I named it Dribble. Isn't that a great name for a turtle?
Ooh, I don't like the way he smells.
So he smells like a turtle. That's what he is.
I'm not going to take care of him.
Of course you're not. I'm going to take care of him.
You're going to change his water and clean his bowl and feed him and all of that?
Yeah?
Fudgy, what's in your mouth? Show mommy.
No.
Fudge, he ate a flower, Peter. Watch him walk home.
Ooh, let me see.
It's my turtle. Get it? Mine. You don't touch him, Budge.
Don't touch him, Fudge.
Mom!
Dr. Cohn said that Mom shouldn't worry about the flowers and told her to give Fudge a bunch of that yucky pink stuff I have to have when I have a stomach ache. Anyway, that's it. When the Yarbys were coming to visit, Dad decided that they should stay here instead of a hotel. Mr. Yarby is part of the Juicio account, one of Dad's biggest clients. I wouldn't want to insult Dad's client, but between you and me, Juicio is gross. Anyway, they finally arrived.
Well, here they are. The Yarbys, Mr. and Mrs. Yarby. This is my wife, Anne. Darling, the Yarbys.
Hello, nice to meet you. Welcome.
Oh, isn't he just that cute, little boy? I just love babies.
Our oldest son, Peter.
Hi, sir. I'm 9 and I'm in the 4th grade.
I have a surprise for this dear little baby. It's in the car. Should I go get it now? Yes. Get it. Ooh, goody. Why don't you sit up here with me? I'll help you out that pretty box.
Really, Mrs. Yarby, this is very nice of you.
I just love babies and Fudge is so adorable.
That's a nice train.
Oh, I have something for you too. Pablo?
Peter. My name's Peter.
Yes, well, here he is, Patrick.
I unwrapped my gift carefully so Mom could save the box. And to show Mrs. Yarby that I'm more careful with my gifts than my brother. She didn't even notice.
I don't know much about big boys, so the lady in the store said a nice book would be a good idea.
A nice book would have been a good idea. But a picture dictionary? That's for babies. I've had my own Webster's Merriam Collegiate Dictionary since I was 8. And besides, I had one of those when I was 4. It's in Budge's bookcase now.
Thank you. It's just what I always wanted.
I'm so glad, Potter.
Well, can I get you folks something to drink?
Good idea, good idea.
What'll it be?
What, babe? What do you think, Hatcher? It'll be Juicio. So we have a drink. Good for your health.
Right. Juicio. Everyone loves Juicio. I'll just get your bags and take them to your rooms.
Hatcher, you tell me you're taking classes?
Yes, I am. I'm studying art history.
My, and we're 2 growing boys. See?
I wanted to vanish.
See the book?
That's okay. Really, I could use another one. That old one's falling apart.
It's returnable, Parker. Really, it's silly to keep one if you already have one.
It's the thought that counts, Mrs. Yarby. It was so nice of you to thank our boys. But wait now, Fudgy.
Like it was my fault. She bought me something I already had.
Isn't it time you put Fudge to bed?
Oh, yes, I think it is. Excuse me.
Fudge was supposed to fall asleep and stay asleep. But just in case, Mom put a lot of toys in his crib. I don't know who she thought she was fooling. I mean, we all know that he could climb out of his crib at any time. He stayed away until we finished our juicy.
See, Journal? Oh, I can't stand
Good old-fashioned man.
So are we, Howard. So are we.
I think Mr. Yarby had a lot of nerve to suggest we had no manners. Didn't I pretend to like their dumb old picture dictionary? Things were fine until...
That's not funny, Fudge.
Yes, it's more than I can handle.
We're so sorry, Mrs. Yarby.
Howard, could I show you the other room, please?
Oh dear.
I'm sure Dad wished the Yarbys had stayed in the hotel instead.
Thatcher, my wife is a delicate woman, so we decided
I understand, Howard.
we should stay in a hotel after all. If you call the cab.
Just look what he did to my suitcase.
Pretty. All gone.
Yes, sir. Old-fashioned manners.
I'm sure that it wasn't Fudge's fault for the Juicio being lost, but I sure thought about it. Dad said that this time he'd make sure that he'd focus on his other clients, like the Title Fight Company. He was working on their next advertisement. Ah, yes. I remember that day. It was Fudge's birthday, and Mom decided that he should have a party. I wanted to go to Jimmy Margot's, but Mom said I had to supervise the games because Dad was working. So Fudge plays with 4 other little kids. This is Jenny. Her mom said that she likes to bite, and I wanted to know what. And she said that she likes to bite people. This is Sam.
It's football time.
She's a dork. This is Sarah.
No.
As I said, everything scares her, especially birthday parties. She kept on screaming,
Take me home, take me home, take me.
okay. And this is Ralph. He's really bad. He doesn't talk much. He grunts and grabs a lot. His mouth is usually stuffed full of, something.
Oh, candy.
Okay, let's start the party. Remember, a biter, a dork, a crier, and an eater.
Doesn't Fudge have any normal friends?
All small children are like that. Go right into the okay.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday, dear Fudge. Happy birthday to you. Mom, look what he did.
It's his birthday. He can do whatever he wants.
Oh, there he goes again.
Where's my book? I want one too. I'm sorry, Jenny. There aren't enough roses to go around. They're only decorations anyway. That's it, girl.
More cake, more.
Ow, Mom, Jimmy bit me.
Did it break the skin?
I don't think so.
Good. And there's nothing to worry about.
Oh, Ralph just puked all over me.
What is this? Peter, take that movie off the place and get caught in the water.
Which ones?
Why don't you start with the balloon dance?
Oh, brother. Okay, everybody gets the balloon. Now,
dribble, but you have to promise to be very, 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 very quiet.
That's right. You have to be very quiet or you might scare Dribble, okay? And everybody has to stay seated.
Turtle!
Yes, Dribble's a turtle. Dribble's my turtle.
See?
They can all see.
Nice turtle.
What does Dribble do?
Do? He doesn't do anything. He does, turtle things?
Like what?
Well, he swims around and lays on his rock and he eats.
Does he make?
Make?
Make a tinkle.
Yeah, sure, I guess so.
I make tinkles too. Wanna see?
Oh, no. By that time, the party was pretty much over by anyway. Ralph's so fat, even when his mom came, she couldn't pick him up. And when Sam's mom came, she kept on hollering,
More party, don't wanna go!
Please.
No!
Pretty please.
No! No! You'll never take me alive!
Good.
I'll get you to do Animal Crossing. Pinky promise?
Pinky my good boy. Come on.
and when the mess was finally cleaned up, Mom flopped down on the couch.
Peter,
Yeah, Mom?
thanks for helping today. I couldn't have done it without you.
You're welcome. I guess 3 is kinda young for a party.
Peter Warren Hatcher, you are absolutely right.
Saturday has always been the best day of my week. Every morning I would clean Dribble's bowl, and if Fudge was very, very good, I would let him watch. But this Saturday, I was not looking forward to my day.
Hurry up, we'll be late.
Why do I have to go to the dentist with Fudge? I'd rather go and play.
It'll be fun. We'll get new shoes for both of you, and then we'll go out to lunch. Now let's get going, or we're late for Fudge's appointment with Dr. Combs.
Wait. Dr. Brown is our family dentist. He's okay. He went to school with Dad, and he's always telling me what a chip off the old block I am.
How's my favorite patient?
It burns me up the way people treat Fudge. He's not so special. He's just little, that's all.
Fudge, Dr. Brown is ready to see you now.
Dr. Brown has this rule about mothers being in the back room. They're not allowed. He says they can be problems. I agree sometimes.
And Peter, Dr. Brown needs you to help him with Fudge.
But help him. I'm no dentist.
Peter, dear, if you'll just come with me, I'm sure everything will work out just fine.
What does he want me to do?
Dr. Brown is supposed to show Fudge how you open your mouth and how he checks your teeth.
But I already had a checkup. I don't need another one.
Your brother won't open his mouth this morning.
He won't.
No, he won't.
I've never considered refusing to open my mouth for the dentist. When he says open, I open.
Ah, Peter, how lovely to see you. Would you open your mouth so I can count your teeth?
That's what he's telling the little kids that he's doing. Counting their teeth.
Regular chip off the old block. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Such a shame your brother can't open his mouth the way you do.
Can so.
No, I'm sorry. You can't open your mouth nearly so well as Peter.
Can so. See?
No,
Vicky a lot. She's so careful. Mom says feet can be different on different people. And Vicky makes sure that the feet fit the right shoe.
Now, what color look, Pepita?
Brown, same as my old ones.
Okay, good ones.
Peter, why didn't you tell me you had a hole in your sock?
I didn't know I had one.
I'm so embarrassed.
Why should you be embarrassed? It's just a hole.
Because it looks terrible. I mean, you come shopping for shoes with a hole in your sock. That's just awful. Can't you hide it a little?
Mom, how do you hide a hole?
Try to get it between your toes so it doesn't show.
These fit fine.
Okay, your turn, Fudge. No,
No, what?
no shoes.
Don't be silly, Fudge. You need new shoes.
No, no, no. Oh, come on, Fudge. These are the perfect size. Just wait till you see how nice these new shoes feel. Oh, come on.
Now look, Fudge. You need new shoes. Your old ones are too small. So tell me which kind you want because we're not leaving here until you have new shoes.
We could be here the rest of the day or the week.
Peter!
Well, I don't see why you made such a big deal out of a little hole in my sock, and now you're letting Fudge act like a baby and refuse shoes.
All right, Fudge. I'm going to count to 3, and I want you to tell me which shoes you want. Ready? 1, 2.
Like Peter's?
I guess the little guy looks up to me.
Locusts don't come in your size. Yes.
I might have an idea.
I'm not gonna like this.
I think I'll have to play a little joke on Fudge. Suppose Vicky brings out a pair of red sneakers in your size.
Oh no, no, you're not gonna get me to wear red sneakers, never.
Let me finish. Vicky can bring them out and you can try them on. And then Fudge will think that's what you're getting. But when we leave, we can take the loafers.
But that's mean, you're taking advantage of him.
Look, Peter, it's 1:30. I'm starved.
Yeah, you're right.
If you ever want to get out of here, try my idea.
Like Peter's?
Yeah, sure, Fudge.
You sure can fool little kids easily.
See Peter's nice red sneakers?
Yeah.
Now Fudgy tries on his nice red sneakers.
Like Peter's.
Yeah, Fudge. Just like mine.
Hi, Pete.
No.
Boy, Mrs. Haber sure can give us some tough essay assignments. Like last, when she gave us the assignment, The City. She split us up into committees by where we live. And since Sheila and Jimmy both live in my same building, we got stuck with
Transportation in the city.
City, city, city.
You get the point. By the first meeting, Sheila already had the poster board picked out.
But it's yellow.
Yes? So what?
I wanted blue.
Yellow is a much brighter color. Everything will show up on it. Blue is too dull.
Where do we go now? Yes, books. Jimmy and I went to the library and got out some great books Saturday.
And I got supplies in the shoebox to keep them in. I got a set of magic markers, Elmer's glue, Scotch tape, and a pair of really sharp scissors.
Let me see those.
Okay, let's get started. Jimmy, you and Peter can start on the poster.
I'm the Mad Butcher. I cut cooties out of ugly girls.
What's going on in here?
Nothing, Mom.
Doesn't sound to me like you kids are working.
We are.
Jimmy Fargo, what are you doing with those?
Nothing, Miss Asher.
Well, be careful with them. Remember, I want everything cleaned up and put away by 5.
Yes, Mom.
We will, Miss Hatcher.
We will, Miss Hatcher.
Oh, they got stuck with absolutely the worst committee possible.
Hey, you're not much having it around either, Sheila.
At our third meeting, we finally started to discuss different types of transportation. I came up with the idea of,
I've got it. I've got it. I figured out the solution to New York's traffic problem.
Oh, yeah?
What's that?
There shouldn't be any cars or buses or taxis allowed in the city.
That's impossible. How would people get around?
What we need is a citywide monorail system.
That's not practical. It's too expensive.
But it says right here that a monorail system is the hope for the future.
We'll never be able to fill 20 written pages just about the monorail system.
We can write big.
No, I want to get a good grade on this project. Peter, you can write your 5 pages on the monorail. Jimmy, you can write your 5 pages on pollution.
And what do you write about, Sheila? How to be bossy?
I'll write my 10 pages on the history of transportation in the city.
Well, can we write big?
I don't care how big you write, as long as you put your name on your 5 pages.
That isn't fair. This is supposed to be a group project.
Then don't write big.
Okay. All right, so small. Mrs. Hager will need a microscope to see it.
Very funny. I forgot to laugh.
Look, guys, I think it should be in that same handwriting. That way Mrs. Haver won't know who did what.
Yeah, you're right. Which one of us has the neatest handwriting?
Well, I do have a nice human script, but if I'm going to copy your written work, I'll need it by next Tuesday. And you two better get to work on that poster now.
by the next meeting, Jimmy and I had finally finished the entire poster and half of the letter. We went over different types of transportation. Sea, land, and air. Things were fine until...
Is that supposed to be a train?
No, it's a truck.
It doesn't look like a truck to me. It looks like a flying train.
That's because the ground's not under it.
Yeah, it does kind of look like it's up in space. So does that ship.
So put some water lines around it.
And some clouds around the plane.
Listen, did anyone ever tell you that you're too bossy?
I think you and Peter have mentioned it before.
Listen, this poster is ours. You did the essay. That's the way you wanted it. Remember?
See, there you go again. You keep forgetting this is a committee. We're supposed to work together.
That doesn't mean you get the orders and we carry them out.
My feelings exactly. I am sick and tired of Sheila and transportation.
Me too. Hey, Peter, I play with dribble for a little bit.
But Jimmy dribbles my pet. I don't let anybody else touch him.
Oh, come on. I'm your best friend.
Oh, all right. Here you go. Man, I'll be glad when this is all over.
Me too.
Now that I know that a citywide monorail system is the solution to the... Wait. How come the guys at City Hall haven't done anything to, get one installed?
I don't know, Peter. Well, I better get going. See ya.
See you, Jimmy. Fudge? What are you doing with our poster?
Peter, see? Great.
I do, he messes it up. I wish he'd never been born. Never. I hate him.
You don't hate him. You're angry. I don't blame you. Fudge had no right to touch your poster. I spanked him.
You spanked him?
Yes.
You really spanked him? But you guys didn't believe in spanking.
Yes.
Did you do it hard?
Peter! Peter! I'll buy you a new poster board tomorrow.
The next day, I went to school and I told Jimmy that we had to redo the poster. He was a good sport about it. He said that this time he'd make sure his truck didn't look like a flying train. And at the next meeting, Sheila copied all of our written work down. So we finished it. We turned in the booklet, poster, and gave an oral report over everything. And finally, Mrs. Haber said we did an excellent job. The only thing she wondered about, though, was why was there a flying train? Let's see. I remember that Friday. Mom had to go to Boston to see Aunt Linda, who just had a baby. So Dad had to take us downtown to his office. He has this one secretary, and she wears a lot of makeup. Her name's Janet. She's really pretty.
Janet, what are you going to do with me today? You could give them a tour of the place while I clear things up with the Top Light commercial?
Sure, Mr. Hatcher.
Thanks.
What is this, a daycare center or what?
No, they're here to out the new Twilight commercial.
Who does the picking?
Your father and Miss Denberg are doing it, but of course, Miss Vincent, the president of the Twilight Company, has to approve. That's her. Janet! Get your child! You can't just fight people! Say sorry. Now let's see. Which one of you children do I want? You've got a nice melon. One come out here. Isn't he just perfect? He's the perfect child to play the tall white kid in my commercial. But Miss Vincent.
Gene, look. That's my son. He is not an actor.
I don't get.
Look, you want to make the best possible commercial for your company, right? Fudge cannot be the one to do that.
Now you listen to me. Either this child plays the kid in my commercial, or I take my account to another agency. Do you understand?
It's your decision, Warren. I don't want to be the one to tell you what to do.
All right then. Let's get started.
Dad, is Fudge gonna get paid?
I'll worry about that, son.
And that probably meant yes. And Fudge would have lots and lots of money in the bank. And I'd have nothing. And I'd have to borrow from him. No. Wait a minute. Never. I'd never borrow from Fudge. I'd rather starve first.
I tried to go in there.
All right, Fudge. Now all you have to do is do what the nice lady tells you to. Okay?
Okay, what are you doing? Warren, get your child!
Okay, Fudge.
You're about to pop a vein in my forehead! Quit it!
We're ready to begin now. You write a title back where I tell you to, and he'll take a picture of you doing it, okay?
No.
Fudge, just do what the nice cameraman tells you to do, okay?
No. Warren? I have some Oreos right here, Fudge. If you do what the nice cameraman says, You can have a cookie. Cookie first. Do what the nice cameraman says first. No.
Just give him one, Janet. We haven't cuddled it full around. Okay, kid. Ready now?
All right, I got an idea. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get Peter. Peter, we need you for a second. Come here.
Yes, Father?
Okay, Peter. We're gonna need you to ride the toddle bike to show Fudge how.
But he already knows how to ride.
I know that, but he doesn't know how to do it for the camera. That's why we need you.
I don't think I'll fit.
Do it, son. It'll be okay.
Oh, okay. I'll do it. Oh gosh, how would anybody ever manage Fudge without me? Get off. I'm gonna ride.
No, mine.
It's not your Fudge. Oh.
Okay, Peter. You ride over here.
See how nice of you, Peter? Can I have the total bike? Here, Peter, come have an Oreo. You did that so well. You can have 2 or 3 if you like. Me.
What?
I want to ride.
Can't ride as well as Peter can.
And so,
I don't think so. You already had a turn and you didn't do what we told you to do.
my turn.
You sure you want another turn?
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
Well, please.
I've never heard him say please before.
Okay, we'll give you one more chance.
Now?
Now, ride this way, Fudge. Over here, toward me.
See, just like me.
We got it.
You saved the day, Peter Hatcher. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I remember that day, May 10th. It started out ordinary. I woke up. I went to school. I had gym. I ate lunch. And I went home. I walked home with Jimmy Fargo, and when we got to my house, I hung my jacket up. That's when I noticed.
Fudge.
I ate him. Why did you get here?
Mom, he ate Dribble.
Don't be silly, Peter. Dribble is a turtle.
But he just told me he ate him.
Stop saying that.
Well, ask him.
Fudgy, tell Mommy where Peter's turtle is.
In my tummy.
You mean you put him in your mouth and chewed him up?
No,
Of course you didn't. It's just a joke.
not you. Swallow.
You did it.
Did so?
Baby! Oh no! I don't want to. Peter, get a blanket or something! Go!
A blanket? What?
Help me! My baby had a turtle! Stop laughing! Send an ambulance right away. 25 West 68th Street. Okay, Peter, I've seen enough Grey's Anatomy. Let's do this thing.
Everybody thought Fudge eating my turtle was funny. Henry, the elevator operator, thought it was funny. The ambulance guys thought it was funny too. I didn't. But Dribble was my turtle. And the way Fudge just ate him, it sickened me. And when we got to the hospital, everyone disappeared. And there were no books or magazines like at Dr. Cohn's office. So I read the signs on the wall and looked at the clock. An hour and 10 minutes had passed. I wondered what they were doing to him. I was sort of afraid. Maybe he's not such a bad kid after all.
Well, how'd they do, Peter?
Oh, Dr. Cohn, did you get my turtle?
Not yet, but come here. I have something I want to show you. There's your turtle, right there.
Is Dribble gonna be in there forever?
No. We gave Butch some medicine. He'll be out soon.
Is Dribble gonna be okay?
You're gonna have to get a new turtle, Peter.
But I don't want a new turtle. I want Dribble.
Mom took me home in a taxi that evening and made my favorite food, tacos. But I wasn't hungry. Mom and Dad took turns changing to the hospital and coming home.
Thank you. It's out. At last the medicine finally worked. The turtle is out.
Dead or alive?
Peter Ward Hatch, what a question.
The next day, Fudge finally came home. It was disgusting. He was getting all those hugs and kisses, and he was having fun. He probably was even sorry he ate my turtle.
Peter, there's something here for you.
Think you can make me feel better by getting me a present? You can't.
Who said anything about a present?
If you're gonna get me another turtle, don't do it.
Well, who said anything about a turtle?
Here, your father and I think that you've been such a good sport about the whole situation. After all, Dribble was your pet.
Wow, a dog!
It's Peter's dog, Fudge. Maybe someday when you're older and you have more responsibility, you'll get a dog of your own. But for now, this is Peter's dog.
Do you understand?
Yes, Peter's dog.
That's right. Peter's dog.
And just to be extra sure, we got a dog that's gonna grow nice and big. You can't eat him now, Fudge.
That's it. That's what I wrote about. The most important thing that happened to me that year. Oh, and you want to know my name to my puppy? Turtle. To remember him by.
sign language interpreter. And it was so cool. The other day, I have to share this story. The first show we did in the 10 a.m. morning slot for the Thursday show, a kid was so enthralled by the fact that there was this woman moving her hands, she didn't know what was going on. So that class went back to school and taught an entire lesson about sign language. And also, from ELF, when she did sign language with us, a kid just got in touch with us wanting to learn sign language. So they have gotten in contact with me to get in contact with Trinity to start teaching sign language. And I want to give her another round of applause. Over the past couple of days, we've had almost 2,000 kids in this auditorium in the past 2 days see this show, free of charge. And the way we do that is by going out and getting sponsorships and patrons. And we thank them immensely for letting us do that. Also, we partner with the American Book Company in Jefferson City, and they send the Theater Guild a massive amount of books to donate. And free of charge, we donate those books back to the elementary schools that attend the show. So I love that opportunity. And also, where's Dee? Raise your hand. This is Dundee Rick, and she does the hardest thing, I think, personally, is this set. And the first time ever I'm having to do with the show, I had nothing to do with this set. I was basically told, trust us, man, it's going to look good. And it looks great. So, also, the other thing is, I believe the other thing on the agenda is they are here to meet you. They have been told to get on their social networkings. We're also on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. So meet the cast, take pictures, all that fun stuff. Thank you all for being an amazing cast. I love every one of y'all. Thank you for coming. Y'all have been a great audience.